I think Nimco Abbey's a new artist to my ears too. All right, let's see what's up. Heard all right. Yeah, something that I noticed, because like I spent a lot of time listening to these dudes, so their actual songs started to pop up on the side of my feed. A lot of these dudes, once they got famous, like Yasin especially, did a lot did a lot of international music. And a lot of these dudes like dead now, or they just stopped making music for whatever reasons. And they made a lot of these dudes made a lot of international music. They actually used their spotlight pretty effectively.
Gumman kom fram, det jag stora namn. Låt mig bjuda dig på middag, ge mig en chans. Du vet man är making är allt jag kan. Du har sett mig i styreplan, skicka vita. America's next top modell. Vi kan åka till Bahamas hem.
And Lalish, I don't even know if I have ever even said this or something like that. Your translation ability has gotten super profound over time. You got really good at doing this, but you gotta put like the Swedish words too in there, gang. Dudes like me, I want to learn y'all language, bro. And like, I don't look at languages backwards from mine. I don't know. There's some words that can mean like seven words in English. You know what I mean? Like, we need those direct live translations with it, bro. No bullshit. Like written in the text box.
Du glänser, du skiner som en juvel. Dig vill jag ha bara för mig själv. Låt din hund vara där ute, detsamma gäller katten. När jag och du, mitt i natten, hon meckar en grabbmiss. Så fort jag vaknar, jag njuter av frukosten hon lagar. Hon lekte bara sen dagis, nu vill bara helt bakis. I hennes lägenhet där allt är gratis.
Alright, we're 45 seconds in. No murder, bro. Lalish, my fault for saying I don't believe you, bro. I'm pretty sure he said this to me. I was like, yo, gang, I don't want to listen to no murder, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. If you told me that 7 years ago, I would have had it on repeat. I'm an old man now, bro. I'm 28. I can't keep hearing evil, madness, and badness every song. But, no, this is actually kind of good so far. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll say production works a little but instrumentals decent, you know what I mean? Structurally, the song's okay. There's no, like, bars, but like it's a decent, like I could definitely consider it a good radio song, bro. Good pop hit. Heard. He's a fucking liar. I was just saying such good things about this song, bro. Sweden's 50 Cent, get the fuck out of here, bro. You a liar, JB. You lying your ass off, bro. What the fuck? Yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Yeah, because the production work's always terrible with it, bro. Either that's just actually how bad his voice is, or his engineers really are, like, the engineers he rock with really aren't the best at their job. One of the two. It's a pretty decent bar, actually. I won't lie to you. That 50 Cent shit, though, I should take off 100 points for that shit. Make it a negative 80 song, bro.
Sola resa, tack ska landa. Bara peka, ta mig inga kläder. Bara din väska, gambla en halv mille i Las Vegas. Din livsstil är dyr, sluta spela sur. När du blir sur, du blir fett ful. Hon säger hon är svår som en värdeväska. Så jag klipper och taggar med RS6an. Där jag kommer ifrån, det är mitt. Mamma säger hon är välsigning. Hade varit dig om du hade en tvilling. 10 kameler för dig, det är
10 camels for you, that's reasonable. You know, that life didn't exist too long ago, bro. Like 200 years ago in most of the world, not even. There's probably some places right now where that's still a good deal, you know what I mean? Like, I forgot where it was. I think it was on Instagram. I was scrolling one night, and some guy like some like American was traveling the world somewhere in like I think it was like Southeast Asia, and he was walking with some dude, and the dude was like, "Yo, for 2 cows, I can get an 8 out of 10 right now. Wife, guaranteed wife, multiple children, all that." And I was like, "Huh?" So the dude really went and bought 2 cows for him, bro, and went with this guy and met this lady's father. The guy's probably like young 30s, probably close to my age. So walks over, saw him with the father and whatnot. And the guy who I'm watching, the guy's video I'm watching, is standing with the cows, like cameraman, like an older dude from like that country. And bro, no joke. Literally, this cows get delivered to the father. Daughter comes out. She actually looks pretty good. Like I was kind of shocked. And yeah, she leaves with them, bro. And like they spend like he spends like the whole rest of the day with the dude and I guess his new third wife. And I'm like, okay. Heard you, bro. Crazy world, gang. 10 camels. I mean, I don't know how much how much the camel cost. Let's start with that. Those 2 cows were expensive. I watched a YouTuber buy them and deliver them within a couple hours. $55,000. All right, so like $500,000 in USD. Oh no, wait, no. Oof. Ooh, a racing camel coming up to 30 million, bro. You could flex that a couple different ways. All right, so let's just say $11,000, $55,000 a total. It's funny actually. Could have taken the average of all this. Huh. Interesting. What did that say? Heard. Al, you know what's funny? I know a dude with that last name over here. Shout out to Joshua Ayala, bro. I hope you're still doing well. Last time I seen bro, he was fixing his Cadillac up, and I was like, "Do your thing, big dog. I see you."
Ayala, det var länge sen jag såg dig smila. Och mina barn ska kalla dig mamma. Du måste kunna hantera min lamma.
Heard. That was actually probably one of my favorite Swedish songs I've heard in a while. That 50 Cent bar that was egregious. I can't get over that, bro. He's not even in the top 3 I would even consider being comparable to 50 Cent. So I don't even know how to feel about that at all. To me, that's like extra iniquitous. He would even say that. Like, you think you're like 50 Cent, bro? You sure about that, gang? I feel offended for even saying that. Like, what? I've been to. All right. On his last tour, I went to 2 different shows. I sat front row. And then. All right. He came out to Saratoga Springs. Saw him in the club. I saw him in Brooklyn. Saw him in Buffalo. And then I was down in New Orleans. I saw him. So that's 5, 6. 6. I've seen him 6 times. You're nothing like this dude, bro. All right, this is what I got. 6.2. Good song, bro. Yeah, it probably is. Probably is. I wouldn't be surprised at all. And this is actually probably like, I don't know, like, because respectfully, bro, I'm not gonna lie in the rating sheet, gang, but like, I think it's actually one of my favorite Swedish songs I've heard in a while. Especially with the little bits and pieces in there. Now I'm thinking like, damn, bro, like 10 candles for a shorty, bro. Wonder what that equates to in racehorses. Land, if you could equate it to land, it's a lot of fucking land, bro, or time. Shit, even if $55,000 in time. There's some folks that don't make that in a year. Like, yo, when I was 20, 21, 20, 21, actually 19, 20, 21, and probably like halfway through 22, I didn't make that in a year. No way. After taxes and all that shit? No way. So, it's fire.